Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
So my goal starting January was fill August because March, April, June, or May, if that other month that's in there.
You skip May.
Yeah.
You were skipping July. Now you're trying to skip
July. Those are going to happen anyway. But what we did is we reviewed all our commercial contracts, and like anybody that just gets cleaned once a year, they all want it in May. And I just contacted them all. Like, if we move you to August, here's what we'll do. Like, you stay in August,
raise it 30%.
Yeah, right. Somebody's like, will you give them a big discount? And I said, how about this? I'll just give them a price guarantee, a price fix for 3 years, as long as they stay in August. So we didn't lower the price, but we didn't raise it in the future. And we had, I don't know, not that much, 25,000 that said, okay, we'll move to August for that. Thank you. Yeah, but I knew
it helped, but you fill that 25 up back in May immediately.
Like yeah. It just gave us more capacity that I knew was going to fill, and we still guaranteed we were losing work that we didn't have the capacity for, even though we had more capacity than anybody.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You're like, okay. It's like when the fish are running, that's the best time to fish. You don't even have to try. You just pull them out. You just reach in the river and get them.
Throw it in there. And there's got to be a ceiling to it, but I think the overflow of May and June, like that just dips into July. So you can do more in May and June, but you start artificially pulling demand forward. And I don't know that any is good or bad. The hard part is the capacity side, which is now what do you do in a slower month where demand got pulled forward and you got the crews to keep busy, which the thing that I do and that you're doing is now you got to go boots on the ground. The clicks are going down. People aren't looking, but and I've mentioned this on a few shows, all of our data for like years and years and years says acquisition cost gets worse because there's less clicks. Cost, like more people trying to buy less clicks, so the cost per click goes up for anything digital. But conversion rates don't go down. So
interesting.
The propensity of people to buy is the same. People are just as willing to buy. They're just too busy to look. Because once you get into July and August, it's like full blown summer mode. People go in June, but the phone calls slow down in June. The phone calls are hottest in like April, May. The work is in May and June. In the back half of June, after kind of like grad party season, the phone slows down a little bit, and then it really starts to take a halt July 4th and kind of like into August. After Labor Day, it starts picking back up. Is what I've seen. The farther north you are, the more extreme this is too. Like if you're farther south, it's not as extreme, but the farther north, it's more extreme.
You would think the southern states would be more extreme. I mean, that's the whole Civil War thing.
You're right. In that case, you're dead on. But other than that, but no. So it's like there's this like tipping balance where people aren't searching, but they are just as likely to buy. You just have to go out in front of them. You just can't wait for them to search for you. You got to go get in front of them. So whether you're door knocking, door hanging, putting letters on doors, kidnapping people and like old school style, throwing them in your van until they sign up for a window cleaning, whatever you got here. Yeah. Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something. And I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.